And now, in an unexpected twist, Trump has proven himself as the peacemaker, facilitating a breakthrough between the two nations.
Shabbat Shalom. First, I'd like to start off by giving all glory and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Rakakatash. Double honors to teachers, elders, and apostles of Great Millstone, likewise brothers, putting out this truth, faithfully, fearlessly feeding the sheep to brothers and sisters. Tuning in, Shalom. Today's lesson is titled, Their Peace Would Be Our Continuous Captivity. Okay, first of all, Donald Trump, you are not the Prince of Peace. Okay, let's go into the book of Isaiah 9 and 6, and let's see who the Prince of Peace is. It reads, For unto us a child is born, and unto us a son is given, and the government shall be upon his shoulder, and his name shall be called Wonderful, Counselor, the Mighty God, the Everlasting Father, the Prince of Peace. And this is speaking about Yahushua, the Mashiach, that's soon to return and take you wicked devils out of power here on this earth. Okay, so you can see here right now the big talk is this peace agreement between Russia and Ukraine, okay, where Trump, going over there to spearhead this talk. And as we're going to see later on, Putin is somewhat agreeing to the peace treaty, but as you will see, there are some concerns that he has, and he should have those concerns, because Donald Trump cannot negotiate peace on this earth. Only the Hamashiach will bring peace on this earth, and it's going to be through extreme graphic violence. Okay, this is the book of Ecclesiasticus 10 and 8. It reads, Because of unrighteous dealings, injuries, and riches got by deceit, the kingdom is translated from one people to another. So the earth, okay, is going to be given to the meek. The meek are the children of Israel, so-called blacks and Americans and Latinos, whose seed line goes back to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Okay, and you Edomites, you wicked demons, okay, you wicked creation, okay, who call yourself white people, you are going to go into perpetual slavery for 1,000 years. Let's go to the book of Revelation 18 and 21. And let's talk about the demise of America, okay, Great Babylon, America. It reads, And a mighty angel took up a stone like a great millstone and cast it into the sea, saying, Thus with violence shall that great city Babylon be thrown down, and should be found no more at all. Okay, so you see here, kingdom is going to be translated to the meek. Okay, it's going to be translated through violence. Okay, when the Mashiach returns, it's not going to be, okay, to hug and give kisses and roses to everybody, and hey, Donald Trump and Putin, you guys did a great job, while I was on my way here. No, it's going to be it's going to be subdued by extreme violence. Okay, let's go into the book of Isaiah 19 and 2. And I will set the Egyptians against the Egyptians, and they shall fight everyone against his brother, and everyone against his neighbor, city against city, and kingdom against kingdom. So there can never be peace. Take a look at this video.
So how are they going to use these 30 days? Are they going to use it in order to continue the forced mobilization in Ukraine, in order to supply weapons to those areas, in order to newly mobilized units to undergo training, or none of this is going to happen? Then we have a question. How are we going to resolve the issues of control or verification? How can we be guaranteed that none of this is going to happen in the future? How are we going to control this? I think on the level of common sense, everyone understands this. This is a very serious question. Who is going to give orders to cease fire? And what is the value of these orders? Can you imagine about 2,000 kilometers? Who is going to determine who and where violated this agreement? That's an area of 2,000 kilometers. And then who is going to blame who? The violations of this agreement. All of these are questions that need to be thoroughly studied on both sides. So the idea in itself is correct and we support it, but there are questions that need to be discussed. And I think we need to discuss this with our American partners. Maybe we need to have a call with President Trump and discuss this. But the idea in itself to stop this conflict in a peaceful way, that's something that we support.
And as you saw in that video, you can see that, Putin, rightfully, should be suspicious of what is going to take place. I mean, here you have NATO, building, basically erasing their border line, And is this peace talk? Is this just some type of you put down your weapon, we'll put down ours, Just like how you see, here in Great Babylon, America, what do these Edomite, cops like to do, when they deal with Jake? Put down your weapon, even if Jake has a cell phone in his hand. Show me your hands, put down your weapons, And Jake might drop that cell phone on the ground, and that thud spooked these little doggone, spooked out Edomites, cops. And what do? Boom, 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 boom. They shoot the gun Jake down, So if the world has been watching the way America deals with the Hebrew Israelite, they can tell that they cannot be trusted. They always have another plan. And the Lord is going to set them against each other. If you know, the Egyptians is a name that's given to these Edomites. And they are the ones that's going to be fighting. We go into Revelation 6, and verse 3 says, "And when he had opened the seal, the second seal, I heard the second beast say, 'Come and see.' And there went out another horse that was red, and power was given to him that sat thereon to take peace from the earth, and that they should kill one another. And there was given unto him a great sword," which is that blessing that Esau got. Esau got that blessing of the sword, from Isaac. So these Edomites only know about violence. So this talk about peace and let's try to work things out. It's not in the nature of Esau, because he was not created, to be a person of peace. He was created to do what? Exercise judgment through bloodshed. And this red horse represents these Edomites. Let's go to the book of Joel 3 and 19, because their peace, this peace talk, the world is hoping there's going to be peace, but what does that mean for us? It means that we're going to be in continuous captivity. It means that we're going to be in continuous captivity. So the Mashiach has to return, to destroy these wicked people off this earth. The Lord Yahweh Shemashah has to put the spirit into these wicked people to go up against each other. We sure as hell don't have the ability to go up against them, in a physical way, because why? We're sheeps. We're in captivity. We're sheeps. This is Joel 3 and 19. It reads, "Egypt should be a desolation, and Edom should be a desolate wilderness, for the violence against the children of Judah, because they have shed innocent blood in their land." So we're going into scriptures that show how really violent Esau really is, the so-called white man really is, and who's always been the target, the children of Israel. We're going to Obadiah 1 and 10. It reads, "For thy violence against thy brother Jacob, which is 12 tribe of Israel, shame shall cover thee, and thou shalt be cut off forever." So the Lord Yahweh Shemashah, has this hatred, for the Edomites, and he's going to cut them off forever. Take a look at what Trump is doing. Is this a man of peace? You can see right now they're boasting that they've rounded up somewhere around 40,000 so-called migrants, and ship them to various parts of this earth, particularly in these dungeons, these prisons, that no human should be in, except of course the Edomites. They should always get the worst. But you can see here he has already started that war against Yasharallah, the 12 tribe of Israel. He's already started it. He's always been having a sword against Judah, but now he's, and the southern kingdom tribes, but now he's going after the northern kingdom tribes. In fact, he's after all of us. Okay, look at the state that we're in right now. Okay, let's go to Genesis 27 and 41, because see, you're going to have those who are going to say, well, why y'all always talking about the so-called white man, and there should just be peace. We just want peace so the economy can go back up and the world can go back to where it was about, 6, 7, 8 years ago. Okay, but this man has always been plotting against us. Going to Genesis 27:41, it reads, and Esau, the Edomites, the so-called white man, okay, the white race, hated Jacob, which is the 12th tribe of Israel, so-called blacks and Americans and Latinos, because of the blessing wherein his father blessed him. And Esau, the so-called white people, okay, so-called white man, said in his heart, the days of mourning for my father at hand, then I will slay my brother Jacob. Okay, yeah, that's right. We're brothers. All right? We're brothers. And this is what our brother is planning on doing. So you can see the plot has always been there. And he's been doing it. Okay? Socioeconomic, status of our people is we're on the streets, we're homeless, we're broke, we're poor, we're sick. Okay? They've destroyed our name, our good name that we had. Okay? They constantly have the sword at our throat. Okay? There's no rest for us on this earth, and no matter where we go. And these other nations, these other tribes have followed suit. Why? Because, well, they think what the so-called white man has said is right. Okay? And when you take a look at our people are so traumatized that they don't even know how to even walk in order, even when they're being told how to walk in order by the man of the Lord. Okay, this is Isaiah 66, and starting with verse 15, it reads, for behold, the Lord Yahweh Shemashai will come with fire and his chariots like a whirlwind, to rend his anger with fury and his rebuke with flames of fire. So the Lord is going to send out Mashiach back in what they call UFOs, okay, an advanced military type force that's beyond any of our imagination. Okay, so it's going to be the real Independence Day. It says, for by fire and a sword will the Lord Yahweh Shemashai I plead with all flesh, and the slain of the Lord Yahweh Shemashai shall be many. So yes, okay, they're talking about peace, which is our captivity. If they actually achieve this peace, we still gonna be niggas and spicks here, okay, all across this earth. Okay, so as a Hebrew Israelite, you have to pray to Yahweh Shemashai that he put the spirit on them to jack each other up as soon as possible. Okay, I am so hoping, okay, for the betrayal that's going to take place with the United States and Russia, and of course we know the European Union, okay, the beast, okay, it's going to hate the whore, and we know how that's going to turn out. Okay, so we're going to the book of Joel 3, and starting with verse 9, because you see, here's what's going on right now. Okay, you can have a battle royal. You have these other nations, okay, that are preparing themselves to go to war. These nations are secretly putting their budget and their money to go create more sword. Okay, it says, proclaim ye this among the Gentiles, prepare war, wake up the mighty men, let all the men of war draw near, let them come up. So there can be no more camera tooting. Okay, I was just looking at an article just now, where Japan, they're starting to rebuild their military force. It's not the way it was when it was Imperial Japan, but they're rebuilding. So they're throwing away those damn camera and camcorders and stuff like that, and they going back into that war mood, that war spirit right now, because they can't depend on this weak ass queendom known as the United States of America to protect them. Okay, they can't depend on that. They know or see the atmosphere on this earth is going to go into World War III. Okay, it says, beat your plowshares into sword and your pruning hooks into spears. Let the weak say, I am strong. Okay, so these nations are now bucking up against Great Babylon America. Trump is a joke. Okay, the president before him was a joke. Okay, assemble yourselves and come, or you heathen, and gather yourselves together round about Titicus, thy mighty ones to come down, O Lord, Yahweh Shemashai. Let the heathen be awakened and come up to the valley of Jehoshaphat, for there will I sit to judge all the heathens round about. The Lord Yahweh Shemashai loves blood to the wicked, that is. Okay, he's Lord of hosts, man of war. Okay, so on top of the Egyptians going against each other, okay, these Edomites fighting against each other, there ain't no world peace. All these other tribes are going to get in the mix of it, so they're going to be fighting. But the Lord Yahweh Shemashai is also going to bring them together so they can come up against the sun. to a Mashiach who's going to come. Ooh, let's read about that. This is Jeremiah 51 and verse 11. And this is a commandment. These other nations see man's going is that of the Lord Yahweh Shemashai. So nobody knows why they're doing what they're doing. In fact, I'm doing this lesson. Why? Because the Spirit of the Lord Yahweh Shemashai put it in me to go do this lesson. Okay, I could be doing other things, but I don't have control of my life in reality. Okay, it says make bright the arrows. Okay, those swords, get them missiles ready. Gather the shields. The Lord Yahweh Shemashai raise up the spirit of the kings of the Medes, which is the Russian, modern day Russia. For his device is against Babylon, America. So it doesn't matter. See, even though Putin is sitting down there going, I'm contemplating it, but you see, I don't like this deal. You know, reality. Okay, he's going to do what the Lord Yahweh Shemashai has him set up in place to do, which is, it says, the Lord had raised up the spirit of the kings of the Mede, for his devices against Babylon, to destroy it. So that America is going to be destroyed, because it is the vengeance of the Lord Yahweh Shemashai, the vengeance of his temple. Why? We had already read, okay, why the Lord Yahweh Shemashai is going to bring utter violence against the Esau. Okay, violence against his brother Jacob. Okay, he shed the blood of the children of Judah. Okay, he's held a captivity of both Judah, okay, and Ephraim. Okay. Or the northern kingdom and the southern kingdom. Okay, so there has to be blood. It has to be paid as a recompense that Esau is going to get. Let's close with the book of Isaiah 13, where something reads, behold, I will stir up the Medes against them. So Putin might want to have this peace. He might think he does. The world is looking at it, and Trump thinks, he's the man that can do it. But the Lord Yahweh Shemashai controls everything. So guess what he's doing? He says, behold, I will stir up the Medes against them, which shall not regard silver as for gold. They shall not delight in it. Because see, once they press that button, boop, and that missile flies, it's game on. America is not going to be able to negotiate its way anymore. The petrodollar is going to be out of the window. Okay, and we're the only prophets that really come out. The true prophets that come out and tell you the things that's going to be taking place here in America. Of course, it's very hard for anyone to believe, because right now they can get their belly full, still be glutton and swines, and they don't see no World War III coming up and all that stuff like that. Well, we'll see when it happens. And yeah, that's another video. Okay, it says their bows also should dash a young man to pieces, and they should have no pity on the fruit of the womb. Meaning what? Boy, women are going to be a booty. That's why we always let you women know, okay, what's between your legs is not yours. It's going to be taken, and it's going to be taken with extreme violence. Okay, you're going to be the spoils of war. Okay, they're not putting those troops down at the border to stop some friggin' doggone, broke ass, poor ass, desperate, migrants crossing the border. They're putting there because they know these scriptures. They know these scriptures, and they know what's coming. It says, their bows should also dash a young man to pieces in there, and they should have no pity on the fruit of the womb. Their eyes should not spare children. So you people, these doggone little children, worthless ass children, don't even know how to wash dishes, don't put no use for them except spoil them and put them in front of the TV. And these useless kids, man, these little demons. Guess what? The Lord ain't gonna spare their ass either. The Lord will be putting their ass to death. So be prepared to see babies and little kids and these little stinking little kids, lying all over the damn place. And you just put your imagination to the use and see what is actually going to happen to them too. Okay, little boys and little girls and little babies. And Babylon, the glory of kingdoms. Okay, the beauty of the Chaldees, excellency, should be as when power overthrew Sodom and Gomorrah. What did that look like?